What's up, witches? I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked with your October 2017 Lightworker Evolution Tarot and Oracle reading. I am so excited. It's my favorite season. It's my favorite month of the year. I'm an October baby, so looking forward to it. Pumpkin spice, crisp leaves, Ugg boots, candles, and, skulls, and darker elements, and horror movies, and I am just about that life. So I'm so excited that Samhain and Halloween in October are finally here. Finally. Feel like I've been waiting forever. So a few quick announcements this month. I do have a ton of events going on for October. Please be sure to go over to my website, MavenUnmasked.com, and go over and click on the events tab for details all about that. My Intuitive Tarot 101 course. I'm also talking about Halloween and Samhain traditions and a meditation to honor the ancestors, exploring superstitions. I'm doing a workshop on Intro to Divination with tarot, runes, psychometry. All of that is in Columbia, Maryland. So again, MavenUnmasked.com/events for details on that. For the month of October, I will be running a special on my mediumship readings. Now, what is a mediumship reading? A mediumship reading is connecting with your loved ones in spirit who have passed on to the other side. I am a certified psychic medium as well. I do a lot of tarot on my channel. I don't really talk about mediumship a lot, but mediumship is truly where my heart is at. I love connecting with spirit so much. So as a gift to all of you and to celebrate Halloween, Samhain, the month of October, my mediumship readings will be 25% off from October 1st to, I believe, November 1st or 2nd. So be sure to get in on that if you've been curious about a mediumship reading or have been wanting to get one for a while and just, couldn't afford it or whatever it is. 25% off for the month of October on mediumship readings. Yay. Also, I do have some October offerings as far as tarot and oracle readings go. I will be doing bundle readings for this month. So I will have my Shapeshifter bundle, I will have my Witchy Wonders reading bundle, and I will have my Samhain Shadows bundle. Now, each bundle contains 3 readings, and each of those readings contains, well, not all of them, but most of them contain 3 cards. So just stay tuned for that. I'll be making a whole separate video and announcement about all of the things I've got going on this fall, my fall favorites and the reading offerings, so many things. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But those will be available on the MavenUnmasked.com website and Etsy shop on October 1st. So stay tuned for that. Is there anything else? Oh, I have a new channel. Really briefly, Mystic Minds 999 on YouTube with my dear friend Alyssa of Greenlight Messages. We're talking about more fringe topics, things that we both just didn't want to bring to our main hub channels that we kind of wanted to branch off and do separately together. So we're going to talk about paranormal stuff, hauntings, Akashic records. We've talked about the difference between mediumship, psychic, and divination. We've talked about shamanism. We've got a whole bunch of things coming up, so be sure to check that out on YouTube as well. If it fits your vibe, like, share, and subscribe. Again, it's Mystic Minds 999. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our reading. This month, I will be using the Green Witch Tarot. I thought about using the Halloween Tarot. It didn't really feel quite appropriate. I think I used it last year, so Green Witch really wanted to speak with you all this month. I will also be using the Heal Yourself reading cards by Rockpool Publishing, just an extra bit of juiciness for us this month. So right now, I invite you all to take a moment. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let go of anything that is no longer serving you, any stress, any anxiety, any worry, any fear. And just focus on the present moment. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty, and now I'm going to pull some from the Green Witch. The Heal Yourself cards kind of just fell out, and I'm like, okay, so we'll do that. So what is the energy surrounding anyone who's watching this video, whenever they're watching this video, for the month of October 2017? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Not what I was expecting at all, but let's just roll with it, you guys. So firstly, the first card we have here, the Oracle card we have is, what were we working on last month? And we have alchemy. So taking something and transforming it into something else, taking two complete opposites and unifying them and making them into a cohesive working unit together. Okay. It feels like last month was just, we were working out a lot of kinks. Feels like we were trying to do a lot of things and the gears just weren't moving. Things were stuck. We were trying to find the right recipe. Let's say we're baking a cake and, you know, we've got 3 cups of flour. I don't bake, so, you know, to you bakers out there, please excuse me if I'm totally wrong, but you've got, you know, let's say a 1/4 cup of flour, and you've got like 1/2 cup of sugar, and you've got, you know, whatever, and you try that and it doesn't work, and then you try and you double your flour and, you know, cut your sugar in half, and then that doesn't work. So trying to find the right recipe, the right formula was of most importance to us last month in September. We have the 9 of Wands, so it definitely feels like our defenses were up. We were trying to get things done and it just wasn't happening. We had to be on our guard all the time. It felt like no matter what we did, it just was not moving forward, was not taking trajectory. Okay, we had everything. We had all the tools that we needed, but nothing was taking off. And it's like, why, you know, is that? Something about us, something about our defenses or our guard was up. So that was kind of blocking the alchemy we were trying to create back in September. So where are we right now? We have temptation, which I think is really interesting. It kind of makes me think of the Devil card almost, but this is like temptation in terms of, it feels like longing. It feels like almost a self-soothing form of temptation. So going to those things or those people that make you feel good is kind of where we are right now. It also feels like temptation, or that energy of temptation, of longing, of desire, what's the way to say it? May cause you to not quite think in a way that you would normally think. Maybe to act before you're fully thinking, wanting to be noticed, wanting to stand out, wanting people to be tempted by you or longing for you in particular. We have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is about wanting to stand apart. Okay, the siren song is maybe more of that. Is something is drawing us in. Okay, in the month of October. Okay, very interesting. You know, almost like we're being tempted to step up to the plate even more, to reach our goals or to reach our desires. Okay, so what are we evolving towards this month? And I love this. We have Discover Your Life Purpose and the Page of Wands. So, and I love that this Page of Wands, it totally looks like fall colors, right? Okay, so this fall we're discovering more about our life purpose. We're sparking our inspiration, our creativity. I feel like working a lot with that sacral chakra. Okay, that sacral chakra, that center of creativity, the kind of energy where, you know, a child can just go out and play pretend and become anything that they wish they could be. They really live that energy. They can embody that. So it makes me think, what kind of energy do you want to embody and embrace this October? And how can working with that energy and embracing that energy lead you closer to discovering your life purpose? Okay. What creative activities? Okay, because wands are about creativity. Okay, he's playing the violin. Okay, what creative activities or natural talents do you have that would you like to expand on this October? Okay, creating more of a unity, a harmony, a symphony. Again, going back to that alchemy. Okay. Allowing the true colors to finally come out and show is what it really feels like. So what new spiritual discoveries will be made? We have procrastination and strength. So the strength to make it through our own procrastination, okay? Pulling out our inner strength to get things done. Yes, we want to go for the life purpose. We want to bring out the creativity. We want to be noticed. We want to feel set apart. We want to create something new with all of the different life skills that we have, but it may not be time for it to fully be birthed just yet. So that's why I feel like we have the procrastination, but we also have the strength card here to say be strong. I also feel like the strength card is here to say don't be nasty in trying to reach your goal or in trying to reach your desires and what you want. And the reason I say that is going back to, again, the temptation and the Seven of Wands, where it's just that kind of frustration of maybe why things aren't working, or maybe wanting to take a shortcut because things aren't working, or whatever that is. Okay, so spiritual challenges this month. We have dreams and we have the 10 of Athemes, or themes, however you want to say it. Okay, so that is about endings. It's about mental overload. Okay, it's also about the ending of one thing and the beginning of something else. Maybe even the 10 of Swords can be betrayal, but this doesn't really feel like betrayal. This could be maybe clearing, you know, finally you've like realized the illusion, or realizing something has been done, or maybe this part of your dream isn't really what you thought it would be and it doesn't really fit you anymore. The dream does change, and that's okay. If what you were doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, 10 years ago worked for you then, doesn't work for you now, it's okay. The dream can change. Just remember to take the lessons from that and create new alchemy to do something else with it. Create you know, take those skills together and create alchemy. Okay. Alrighty, so messages and advice from our angels and guides. We have the Lovers and unleash your creativity, okay? And I feel like this reading has a lot of Scorpio energy in it, from the temptation and alchemy, that transformation and change of Scorpio. I know Scorpio isn't until the end of October, but to me, it's like I feel Scorpio all October long. Unleashing your creativity that's been bound up in that sacral chakra, those sexual energy centers, the Lovers, okay? How does working with people you love unleash your creativity? How does honoring and respecting and balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you help to unleash your creativity? Okay, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, working with your shadow to unleash your creativity. What really gets your gears going? What turns you on creatively, energetically? All of those things. You have a choice to make. Do you choose to continue to do things the way you've been doing them? Or do you choose to, okay, maybe the dream has changed. Do you choose to move on into something that you truly love and fits you and your new form of self-expression? Okay. And then our last card here, we have, what does your higher self need from us this month? And I think this is pretty interesting. Okay. We have sexual arts and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, sexual arts again, coming from that sacral chakra. Okay, intimacy, passion, creativity, fun, play, children, all of those things. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying take it slowly, okay? So maybe for some of you this month, I know this doesn't really have to do with the Lightworker reading, but maybe for some of you this month, there may be a new, you know, romantic tryst going on, or a new, you know, hot flame, that kind of thing. But just take it slow. I feel like Spirit is advising you, and your higher self is advising you to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. I could be really graphic, but you know, the volcano erupts better when you take your time. Okay, I'll let you all fill in the blanks for that. But it's like we had our defenses up so high in September, and just, you know, wanting to stand our ground and take control, and like enough is enough, like let's do it. We want to stand apart, be different, trying to find that inspiration, but really feeling like a child in that, and like not knowing what's going on, and kind of, you know, just trudging along, going by the seat of your pants. But we really had to pull out our inner strength and know that even though some things may not have worked out the way we wanted, it's not the end of the world. I feel like some protection magic or some good energy cleansing or clearing or some ritual would be really, really good at this time if any of this kind of relates to you. But you have a choice in the matter. Remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Things move slowly. It's better to be a tree than to be the weed, as one of my dear friends, Alyssa, always says. But you have a choice. Fall in love with you, fall in love with what you do, fall in love slowly. So that way too, if there's any warning signs, you can pick them up much more clearly, effortlessly, and easily. So again, I'm Arielle, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your October 2017 Lightworker Evolution reading. Again, be sure to stay tuned to the MavenUnmasked.com website and Etsy shop to book some of those Halloween Samhain bundles, October bundles with me, as well as full moon readings will be available this month as well. The full moon is on October 5th, so those readings will be available from October 3rd until October 7th. Have a great, great, and spooky month, lovelies. So much love. Have a great October, guys. Bye.